WJRR. But you're freaking idiots.
All right, this portion of the show is brought to you by our Surfside Watch Party. College football action. One of the bigger games this weekend would be Miami at FSU. Saturday evening, you want a place to go watch it and enjoy some beverages? Join us at the Hideaway on Virginia Drive.
We're going to be doing a lot of these in upcoming Saturdays with college football, but you call it, man. Miami and FSU, this is going to be a hell of a game. Come out and hang and watch us, or watch it with us, I should say. The Hideaway. You know, the Hideaway, Virginia. Really cool place. And had I told you, you haven't been there since they redid it, have you?
I have not.
It's big.
I'll make that, that'll change on Saturday. Obviously.
Yeah, the inside and outside. Good time. Hideaway, 6:30 this Saturday. We're going to have BWO shirts while they last and koozies.
If you haven't tried Surfside yet, you might want to try that as well.
There you go.
Good stuff. Okay, so Memphis and Portland are two cities that are receiving federalized National Guard troops to help with crime and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Try to tamp it down.
It's kind of like BWO.
Loosely related, I guess.
I mean, not mowing people off the kneecaps, but cutting out all the crime, doing the best they can.
So this all started in Washington, and make what you want of it. They've nipped the crime for the most part in D.C. in the bud. For people that don't want crime to be taken care of, whatever. I don't get you. So that's now they're making a concerted effort in Memphis, and now it was announced that 200 federalized National Guard troops will also be headed to Portland, which Portland is a hotbed of people who hate law enforcement. There's just no two ways about it. Yeah. So it's not going over well there, to say the least. And there's plenty of people there who have demonstrated literally in the past they're more than willing to fight police.
Mm-hmm. Hey, back to Memphis before we get into Portland, because that's just a cauldron of blah. Memphis, great town, great party town and all that. But when you go there on a guy's or a girl's trip, remember to be on your toes.
I was just there in July.
Yeah. You didn't get roofied, did you?
I didn't get roofied, no.
I know. Well, I couldn't see somebody roofing you or I, but I have a buddy who him and his wife got roofied when they were there, and they live part-time in Tennessee. And still, he's like, man, you got to be careful there. And he said, I'm talking about my hometown. So just remember that when you're on the girls' trip, cover your drinks. Be on your toes.
Not to mention the surrounding areas where there's some... Roll them up!
Uh-huh.
Roll them up!
Lock the doors! All right, so over to Oregon.
On to Portland. They're going to have to do something about this there, so they have done the logical thing yesterday and called for an emergency World Naked Bike Ride in Portland in response to the 200 federalized National Guard troops being sent there.
That'll show them.
What the hell does that have to do with anything?
They're coming to stop crime in your area and help you out from having your storefront kicked in.
Actually, in Portland, the reason they're giving is to protect the federal facilities there that have been the subject of
vandalism and
pretty much.
Yeah.
So that's the main reason they're going there. So I'm thinking the emergency World Naked Bike Ride. The timing couldn't be better.
But don't they do the National Naked Bike Ride every year?
They do. This is an emergency addendum.
A second one.
An additional one. Emergency World Naked Bike Ride coming up in response to the militarization of our city. Plans are being worked on.
22526.
Different drumbeat.
You guys are brainwashed. Sending troops into cities is insane.
No, it's not.
If you want to stop crime, if you're all about crime, dude, right on. We're brainwashed.
Completely, totally brainwashed.
I remember, wasn't it Portland where they shut down that one area?
They burned down a police station.
Yeah, remember where the city...
No, that was Seattle.
Yeah. That was classic, where everybody was afraid to go in it, even store owners who lost their businesses because people shut down those roads and rioted.
Genius. So if that's brainwashed, yeah, we're brainwashed.
But thanks for listening.
Yeah, you go talk to the people who live in those neighborhoods where you can't even walk your kid to school. See how they feel about getting some help.
Mm-hmm.
We go to White Bear Lake which is, I guess, near Minneapolis. White Bear Lake High School.
Aren't they just called a polar bear? I mean, because I know there's black bears. You have them in your neighborhood. That is a white bear. To me, is a polar bear.
I don't know.
I have to talk to them.
We got a 22-year-old guy who enrolled for high school there as a student athlete.
Oh, so he could play football or something?
I don't know exactly. It doesn't say what exact sport he was interested in, but they started to get some ideas that maybe this guy isn't who he appears to be. And they did some digging in and found out that he had provided fraudulent documentation, false identity to enroll at the school.
If you could get away with that, though, in the NIL times, Pat, I'm some amazing, okay, you're going to look at me and laugh because of my, but let's just say I'm this amazing kicker, and I go and try out for the team, but I'm really 22, and all of a sudden, all the scouts from all over the country, Pat, I've got Ohio State, I've got Georgia, I've got Bama, I've got the Ducks. Everybody wants Taco Bob, who they just think is Bob Blakely. You know?
Bob Blakely?
Yeah, I just, man, and then I bang down $2 million NIL. I don't think they're paying that for a kicker, but hey, I sealed the game for you guys, old Bob Blakely.
You beat Michigan, though. They'll pay you.
There you go.
All right, hey, the other part that was discovered about this guy, the 22-year-old enrolled in the high school, this was also clearly breaking the terms of his probation, stemming from a gross misdemeanor indecent exposure conviction.
Damn it. See, Bob Blakely would not have one of those. He would be kicking and kicking, not showing his chicken, you know? 3 points, no problem, coach.
Headline of the week, contender number 4. This is a horrible, horrible story, but it still qualifies as a headline of the week.
Okay, hold on. Headline of the week. Go!
Iowa teenager dies after being mistaken for squirrel during hunting trip.
I'm not exactly the biggest hunter in the world. I'm 10%. They call me Hunter Bob. But how in the hell do you mistake a teen for a squirrel?
Thus, headline of the week, contender.
And like you said, you called it. It is a horrible story.
A real head scratcher on this one.
I bet he had a mullet. And it looked like a squirrel tail. Look, that's the only thing I can come up with. Okay, here's a hedge.
Before someone asks, squirrel noises, please.
Okay, here's a hedge, Lynch, right? I don't want to do it all the way down there. It'll hurt my neck. So here's a hedge. And I'm a kid with a mullet coming along it, right? No, don't shoot me yet. Look, Pat, here's my mullet. You can't see my face, but you see the party in the front.
And you're just
popping along. What is it up front? Business? Yeah, business up front. You see it. And then all of a sudden, the back flares up like a squirrel tail where there's party in the back. And look, now, oh, God. I was just going to steal something from the convenience store.
Skeet shooting, though. It's the pole thing. We're not 10% really hunter. No. We have nothing against hunting.
We're not hunting high schoolers.
Hey, if we were gonna hunt,
we did skeet shooting.
I know. If you were gonna go hunting squirrels,
I mean, you can use it with a BB gun in your backyard. Kind of where you live. We used to hunt them when we were kids. You'd shoot one. We got one that didn't quite,
Oh, man.
And it did the squirrel hop.
Oh.
Just think of like punk rock back in the days where they jump up and down. That's what the squirrels do in my old neighbor's yard. I know you did it, little Bobby. Don't tell me.
Win free stuff on our Instagram page at 1011 WJRR.
Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys.